Recently, reportedly, Beyonce was paid $24 million to perform a private concert in Dubai for the grand opening of a luxury hotel, Atlantis de Royale. And a lot of people were excited because Beyonce has not performed in over 5 years. But there are some people who were not happy that she was in Dubai performing because Dubai have very strict laws against same-sex relationships. And so some in the LGBT community, and y'all know who that some is, it's the pasty persuasion, right? They were not happy because they said that she's basically made a lot of money off of the LGBT community, specifically regarding her last album, Renaissance, where she referenced a lot of gay things in the album. And so one music journalist by the name of Abigail Firth said this: it seems like a really misguided choice from her. She's obviously a multi-millionaire anyway. She didn't really need to do this. She didn't really need the money. That's probably where some of the backlash is stemming from as well. Well, it's like, first of all, you can't tell Beyonce what she needs and what she don't need. How you gonna count somebody else's pockets? Second of all, Beyonce is allowed to be heterosexual too, right? One thing about the LGBT community, and some in the LGBT community, especially the ones that like a lot of mayonnaise on their sandwich, they think they have total ownership over black people and what they should and should not be doing in regards to them. Beyonce, as far as I know, is a heterosexual woman. So when is she allowed to be that? When is she allowed to go make her heterosexual money in another country, right? $24 million is a lot of money. Now, another, white man, he owns some bars in Birmingham in the UK, gay bars at that, and he said this in regards to Beyonce. But we don't actually know whether she even considered the LGBTQ legislation over there. It might not have been a consideration. We need to hear from Beyonce herself about how she feels about the situation that our community faces over there. So it's like, we need to hear from her. It's like, first of all, I don't think Beyonce gonna call you, tweet you, text you, send a bird with a note on his foot. I don't think she gonna do none of that with you. Like, she does not have to answer to you. And listen, I'm not, a Beyonce stan, as they would say. So I'm not, on that page with Beyonce, like she's a goddess and all of that. I think she's a queen, whatever. I digress. But she don't have to answer to you, bruh. You don't get to tell her what to do. We need to hear from you. What if you never hear from her? What you gonna do? You think if you don't buy an album from Beyonce that she gonna go broke? You know what I mean? But again, that's what that portion of the LGBT community does. They think they have an ownership over black people, but never do they come out when it's really detrimental to black life. LGBTQ black people are in harm's way. Like a lot of the trans people that go through things, you never hear the white LGBTQ community come out and get in the streets and really make a voice about that. But they want Beyonce to not go make $24 million in a country that don't cut for the LGBTQ stuff because they don't like it. It's like, yeah, keep waiting for that phone call. Keep waiting. And when you do, let me know. I'd be interested in knowing how it went. But I ain't going to hold my breath. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of this. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.